Hey guys, Hugo here, hope you're well. Welcome back to another P3D video. Today we are in the PMDG 747-400. We are going to be flying Virgin Atlantic from here, Orlando, off to Manchester, this aircraft's base. Flight time will be literally, according to SimBrief, 7 hours and 1 minute, basically bang on 7 hours. We'll see how it turns out within the sim. And I think I did say in my last version video, like the version 747 video, that version 747 video, or stream, I can't remember which one it was, but I'm pretty sure I did say something like it would be the last one, because I'm going to fit the real world procedures, right? But if I did say that, then, well, no, that hasn't happened, because we're flying it today. So, let's go and get started. Let's get this aircraft powered up and ready to go to return its 7-hour flight back to Manchester. Just saying, there's just seeing even it's Virgin 74 here, and I wonder if it's doing the same flight as us. I mean, it's AIG, it's got the real schedules and everything. It probably hasn't updated for the 747s to be out of stock. Out of date, I don't know. It's Frontier A320 Neo, a Lufthansa 74, British Airways 777, Delta 757. That's all amazing. There's a Virgin A330 just taxiing out there. Started up about 5 minutes ago. Anyway, yeah, let's go inside the cockpit. Let's get things powered up, and let's get this show on the road. Okay, so external power on, battery on. External power number 2 can now go on as well, like so. So external powers are all on. Aircraft starting up. You can hear it all going. Standby power to auto. IRS align, and then nav. Easy. Window heats can go on. Don't want those frosting up, and our nav lights now go on because we've got power. Packs can, they'll stay off. They'll stay off basically until after engines start. 7+ minutes till IRS alignment. That's all good. FS actions, fuel and payload. So let's go to the fuel and payload, and let's get that on board. So total fuel on board today is going to be 80.5 tons of fuel, like so. And our 0 fuel weight is 224.8 tons. Well, I think it likes a 0.8 this way around. There we go. Which gives us 68.4% low level. 220 people in economy class, 50 people in business class, and then 17 in first class. Let's go and quickly request our catering service today, which will be with us at Gate Gourmet. And we've got Delta Airlines, so we'll be like baggage handler and pushback and getting people on board. Let's go set Unicom, and we're not on VATSIM, I know, but it's a frequency I like to have set because it's a nice number. No, it's just if I am a VATSIM, if I ever fly a VATSIM flight on a full flight video, then there we go. So catering's coming. I'm also going to request boarding now as well. And we can do that simultaneously. So we've got 220 people in economy, so add 50 to that, 270, and add 17 to that, so 287 total passenger count. And we'll get 83, stand 83 to door number 2 left, like so. And then we can go to open the doors. We'll actually arm all and then disarm all, just to make sure that's set correctly. So that's open. I'll close the bulk cargo because that doesn't happen in GSX. As soon as the jetway is connected, I will open up. Oh, the 74's pushing back. I will open up entry number 2 very soon. Once I hear the jetway stop moving. There we go. That should be it. Right, open entry number 2. There we go. And once the catering's here, I'll open up the other doors. So FMC, pause in it, and we need to put in KMCO, and open L2. I did open that. Maybe it's just a bit of a delayed message. GPS position can go in there as well. Go to the route page, and yeah, let's make sure that door is open. Let's double check through the actual visuals. I don't know why I've gone the long way around. I can just do that. Boom. It is open. And then the catering vehicles are actually here as well now, which is nice. So they're going to go to door right 5 and right 1. Let's go and open up those doors once they're ready. One thing, I can't really set up this until IRSs have aligned, because if I set this up and then do my ACARs, it resets everything here, so there's no point setting up the route yet until I've done my ACARs. So once my ACARs are done, IRSs are done, so I then can do ACARs, then we'll do this. Right, catering is now coming on board, but let's set up some other things in the aircraft that we can do while we wait for the IRSs to align and catering to get going. So we can set the current QNH. Right now it's 3000. So set that on this side. Oh no, it's synced up, so I don't have to reset it, and it's synced up down here as well. So 3000. That's all good. That can come to 10 nautical miles. We've got the traffic and data, and the VORs can go on. And on this side with the VORs as well, I have 40 nautical miles traffic data, and the terrain radar can go on like that. Heading, our departure runway today is going to be, I think it's 17 right. For some reason I got my Manchester charts up, not Orlando. Here we go, so 17 right, so 185 is that heading. Put that in here. Oh, we'll wait past that. 185. And then our SID, we're going to be taking the, I think it's the Jaguar 6. Yeah, I'm taking the Jaguar 6 departure. And initial climb 5,000. So I put that in like so. 5,000 feet. And there we are. Awesome. Right, boarding commenced. Passengers coming on. That's the catering vehicles. Lovely. Right. I'm going to quickly dash off and let you guys wait 1 millisecond for the RSs to align, and I'll see you then. Okay, RSs are literally at the end of the alignment stage. Let's go get the APU started up, because that's nice to have running, just in case I might forget it. So let's get the APU powered up, and as soon as RSs are aligned, this D-Link will go green, like it is here, like a bright green or a dark green. So I'm going to wait for that to align, and then it'll be good. Passengers are almost all on board, and as you can tell, baggage isn't even here yet, so that's going to be a while. I don't know where they're coming from. If you watched my Emirates video when we flew here, obviously Orlando used like FSX, like old P3D data to do elevation. Doesn't work in V5 by the looks of it. Luckily, we're not going to have to taxi through that, because runway 17 right is where that version is right now. There we go. IRS is aligned, and D-Link, as you can see, it's in the green, so we can go to ACARs, pre-flight, and put in the stuff in here. So, we're flying from Orlando, KMCO, and we're flying to Manchester. Estimated time of departure, we'll say 15 minutes from now. Maybe a bit earlier, who knows, but that would be 23:10. And estimated time en route is 7 hours and 1 minute, and we are flying Virgin, and our call sign is Virgin 76 X-ray. Connect. So that'll get connected. As soon as that's active, we can do this. So that's all good. I think AP is running, so AP generator can go on. And I did say we weren't gonna put the packs on, but I'll put the packs on now, because we need the air. And let's go to F sections and ground connections. We won't release the trucks yet. We won't set the parking brake, but we'll just release the air conditioning unit, and we'll release the ground power. And there we go back to data link, ACARs. That's now active, so we can now go over to send 747 KMCO-EGCC request. That'll send. And there you go, sent. Should come back saying ready to load. There we go, load. And then that'll get loading. System valid entry, we can clear off that message and we'll say route 1 uplink loading. Give it some more time. I'll load everything up that you want. It's an absolute gorgeous thing. Departure on 17 right. Flight number Virgin 76 X-ray. Don't need the company route because we've got the uplink. So, if you guys want to fly the same route as me, here it is. Just pause the video on the page, copy and paste it. Simple as. Awesome. Right, activate, execute, perf in it. And when data uplink ready, let's go to the legs page. I'm going to go to route data and load. So if you wait, double click that. Reserves, ooh, almost a bit late there. Reserves 4, and we'll just execute that and get to VNav. Just clear off these messages. I know that percent forecast. Right, and yeah, reserves are 4. Cost index is 75. And our cruising altitude to begin with will be 330. Ballast, I don't know what entry to put there. For the previous times of flying this aircraft, I've left it as just null, so nothing in there, and step size will be 2000. Cruise CG will keep its default 20.0%. So yeah, I've left ballast empty, and the flight hasn't crashed, nothing's gone wrong, so I'm leaving it there as is. Thrust limit, we're going to do a D rate of 2. I've used TopCat to calculate my departures today, and departing 17 right, our weight 305.1 tons, current. That's wrong. 10. I believe it's getting like, because my sim time is different. Maybe it's getting different stuff. So actually, let's recalculate this. So 104 is 28 degrees. Inclination 1016, and then we'll calculate and compute even. And we're going to find a margin that has 500 meters. Here we go. So 34 degrees Celsius, D rate 2, flap 20, and those are V speeds. We'll take the highest V1, so 141, 147, 152. Let's go and translate this into here. So 34, flap 20. I'll leave this empty because we've got the V speeds already calculated for us. Trim CG, just double click that in. So 141. 147 and then 159, which is already in there. Nice. 159 up in here. Flight director, oh no, VNav. Actually, we have to put the departure in. It's going to delete our takeoff speeds, it's fine. We can just re-enter them in. So 147, 141. Okay, there we are. That goes to the legs page. That's good there. And right, passengers are on. We can go and close up their door. And then once that's closed, we will click Armor. And we're just gonna wait for the cargo to finish uploading. So we've got 2 crates there and 3 left here. Awesome. All right. Last pallet of cargo is now on. Baggage, even. Let's go and close up the aft cargo and boarding complete. Let's close up all the doors now. Awesome. So, ground connection, set the parking brake, remove everything with chocks, that is. And prefer pushback and departure, yes. Nice. I can go back to the A cars and go to the UI status, I like to call it. It has our out, off, on, in, flight time and block time times in it. Which is very useful. Alright, so beacon light can go on. Just letting everyone around us know that we're going to be starting our engines. And on the pushback, we'll set up the hydraulics and the fuel pumps and turn off the packs when the engines start. We'll just wait for that. Oh, we'll have motor lights to be armed. Almost forgot about that. That would have told us in there if I missed it though. Lovely scenery. The aircraft in the same. No, I'm the only one on this side of the terminal. You can see the BA777 tail there and the Lufthansa tail, and you can't see the Frontier because that's it's a tiny little plane. You can see the hump of the 74. It's amazing. Lovely. I'll do a quick edit because I don't trust GSX and this sort of AFCAD's layout. I'll literally simply do that. I'll be a bit further forward to be able to do. So, okay,
Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Parking brake released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
So we just get Orbx on there. We'll get all. Actually, how's the fuel set up? Yeah, we've got the overrides on, but no sensor. Like so. We can get rid of the fuel pumps there. Packs can now all go off. You'll hear the air conditioning die down. And which means we're good to start number 4 and 3. Start the timer. Bring in the fuel. Bring in the engine page there. Don't worry about the little alarm sound. It's just saying hydraulic systems offline. The engine starting up. And they are loud, I must say. And Delta taking up in the background. Oh, lovely. Anyway, can't sit in the wing all the time. I forgot to put the seatbelt signs on. Yeah. Right. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. There we go. 1 and 2 starting up now. Let's get out of here. Yeah, another thing, the old scenery, the shadow. I don't think that would happen like that in real life. Yeah, no. I think it's just due to the spec map or some sort, or diffuse, like, underlying I don't know what it really is, but I think it causes shadows to be dark and bright. And there's a Delta 737-900 ER. Goodbye. I think it's an ER because it's got the split skin missiles. I don't know if they had 900, like normal 900s. Parking brake is set. And APU was no longer needed, so that can go off. Engine started up, so packs can go back to normal. And GSX is going to unlock itself now. Nothing's moving, so hydraulics auto. And no warning lights. Lovely. Go to the status page, and we'll do full left, full right, all the way down, all the way out.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass.
So I don't know what aileron lockout means, but it seems to be working fine. Anyway, rudder full left, rudder full right. That's good. Only warning we've got is the TCAS being off, which we're actually going to set the Expedient R, PNDR even, on the ground on the apron. And yeah, just waiting for GSS to get out of the way. No, actually we can go set flaps. 20 and RTO on the auto brake. Oh, the lights are just turned on.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Right, on our taxi out, we're going to take a right and then a left. I think that takes us to Echo. Yeah, that takes us to Echo. And then I think it is Hotel. We'll taxi down Hotel to 17. Right, have a good trip. Thank you very much, GS6. It's going to take forever for him to get off. Get out of the way. He needs to get on the tug and then they'll drive off. Hopefully it won't be too long. We shall see. Get on. Go, go. Right, I'm going to flash my lights at you. Okay, apparently it doesn't do anything. It seems very dim. Release the parking brake. Turn off can go on then. And we'll go. Not that much power. Jeez. Maybe calm it down there, please. Thank you. Right. So take it right here. Don't get too fast. You've got a turn coming up. Right, back in 5. Then I'll take a left. On Echo. Just realised it is coming a bit dark now, and I think it might be a bit beneficial turning on the panel lights. Not the floodlights just yet. It's not dark enough for that. But you can get the panel lights on like so. And to the left. And here. Beefy aircraft shadow just demolishing this taxiway. I was really hyped about the P3Dv5 water, but up close, I can't remember. Actually, maybe it's just my water setting. I think it's like in medium or low, so I don't normally get up close to water. That could be why it looks a bit off. Let's just line up here. That could be, yeah, that could be the reason why it's looking a bit off when up close to it. Oh well. Someone's directly behind us now. So, here's Golf, I think this is Golf. Yeah, we'll cross Golf, get ourselves over to Hotel. Taxi down Hotel to 17 right. This is 17 right here. But we don't want to take off Echo. We are doing a full length departure. So round we come. Bring in some power and get us back up to a taxi speed that we like. There's the Lufthansa BA and the Frontier we saw earlier. Delta over there. Probably, I think it's 737, I think it was, or something. Is that an aircraft over there? It is. That's a Delta. Oh, it's Delta 757, I think we saw over there. That could still be that one. I can't remember. No, 73 for sure. And maybe let's not taxi this fast. It's maybe I thought it's idle. So, what's the actual... Yeah, Hotel 1 is where you cross 17 right, but we'll also be taking off on 17 right. Awesome. And that little ding means the cabin's ready, and they're good to go. So we are good to go. So we'll get departing as soon as possible. My heading there was just 007 for a second. There we go. 007. Very nice. Hotel 2. Is he actually taxiing? There seems to be standstill. I don't know what that guy's doing. Yeah. On the aircraft at Terminal 2, Pier 2, I don't know what Orlando call it. The second pier. Right, so slow ourselves down, slow ourselves down. Take that right turn. On 217 right. Right, okay, landing lights. Taxi light can go off. The strobe light can go on. T-gas all the way to TARI. Weather radar can go on. We're good to go. Running lights lit up for us. That time of day, it's pretty visible. All the way around. Lovely. Okay. Let's get going. Ooh, actually. This is the problem of having no checklist. You used to check this, and like, I swear, every time, almost every time, I forget the trim in the 7.4, but actually, it seems like I don't have to edit it, so, well, I didn't forget it, I guess you could say. Well, I did, but I did. Right. 50% N1, make sure that's stabilized. Once it is. So there you go. Okay, looking for 100.6% N1. There we go, thrust is set. Airspeed is alive. Wing view check. Lovely. Oh, 100 knots. I missed the 80 knot call out, but whatever. Trying to win the aircraft back in the centre, but without jerking it over. V1. Rotate. Don't want to rotate too quickly, otherwise get a tail strike. That's all good. Positive rate, gear up. Bye bye, Orlando. Try to get a really nice cinematic view of the sun shining onto the this side of the fuselage, but I just couldn't. Anyway. Just passing, I think acceleration altitude is 1500, which is there, so it should, there we go, start to pitch down, flat 10. Acceleration. Here we go. Autopilot left. Flat 5. There's that weird glitch again with the lake. Is this, yeah, this is, we're on vectors right now, but I'll just, take a left turn. As soon as we're basically halfway through the left turn, I'll do a direct. So the aircraft knows we want to actually do a left turn to the waypoint, not a right turn. So go and do a direct to Guano. Like so. Put the antenna back on. The gear can go off, it's fully up. And the hydraulics up and running for that. Flaps are coming all the way up. We are a heavy aircraft, so we are allowed to go above 250 knots. Under 10,000, and looks like 259 is assigned for us today. I'll go and set this on the progress page so we can see we'll be landing 6:15 Zulu, 7:15 in the morning UK time, 15 tons of fuel. Awesome. I remember on my Emirates video I found that power station. You can see it again, it's awesome. I'm just going to set this up to 33,000 feet, because the aircraft will start slowing down at 5,000, but now it won't. 33,000 feet set. Nice. It's Orlando back down there. Goodbye. Is this meant to be a golf course? Can't really tell. With like a residential area here as well. I'm not sure what that's meant to be. It looks like it could be one in the making. I don't know. And 6,000, literally coming up to the direct to our first waypoint, Guano. 6,000 feet is not our transition altitude. I don't know where that got that from. So I didn't check that because typically it sticks at 18,000. There we go.
Traffic.
Okay, the only reason why we're getting a traffic warning, I'm pretty sure it's not due to another aircraft. It's a little glitch I'm getting with the Merger Manager right now. Yeah, I don't know why. Anyway, wait a sec. Should we climb straight to 3.5? I should have checked this earlier, but the looks of it. No, what's the step to 3? I swear I said 2,000 feet was the step one. It's happy to go up to 370. It steps twice within like 100 miles. Interesting. Optimum's 355. Let me set 350. It's 2,000. And then that's a more reasonable time to step to 37. Okay, I should have went this earlier, but you know. Now in the air. Okay, 10,000 feet. Land lights can go off. Okay, I just skipped the video to get around boredom. Almost going to be passing 18,000 feet, 18,000 feet. It's just standard transition altitude in the United States of America. And 1, 2, 3. Boom. Actually, that sounded like very scary. Don't say boom in an aircraft. Right, there we are. So, center pressure set, and I will go let the aircraft get to cruising altitude at 350 now. Zoom out these NDs. 320, 640, standard enough. And I will go and this is 0008 Zulu. That'd be really cool. It feels like bang on midnight Zulu time that the set time would have been at, but whatever. Anyway, I'm going to skip the video till the descent into Manchester, and in between I'll give you a nice cinematic videos, and goodbye. Hello guys, welcome back into the descent into Manchester. We have just passed flight level 200, 20,000 feet, approaching now 19,000 feet. We are on a descent path direct to Mersey. I've skipped a bit of the star just to keep us direct to Mersey. I mean, there's no ATC. Who's going to tell us off? No one. After Mersey, it might be pronounced differently, or Mersey. I don't know. It's a Mersey. But after that waypoint, typically there's vectors, and that takes you straight to the ILS. We're going to be doing the ILS of 23 right today. The current winds are 190 at 6 knots, so 23 right is the runway to go for today. But yeah, you typically get vectors. I might continue on this current path down to the altitude of 3,500 feet. That'll just give me some more time to decelerate, and it's an easier angle to approach the ILS at as well. So that'd be the reason why. It does say there's an aircraft at 10,000 feet above, descending the same rate as me. Do not worry, that is Emergent Manager doing something weird. Do not worry about that. This is a real AI aircraft though, this guy over here. It's 2,000 feet below me. I cannot see him though. Getting a few lag spikes. I believe that's because, yeah, about 40 nautical miles from the airport, so objects just be loading in. I still don't understand this hold feature on the Boeing. Like, it means you have like control of thrust, so you can just have unlimited speed. So if I just bring up the speed on the throttle there, like the aircraft would try to descend with the BNF, they won't care about speed. Which is interesting. So we can give it a little high speed descent rate, which is nice. One thing I noticed as well is True Sky. The sun doesn't quite line up sometimes with its reflection on, let's say, the water or the aircraft. I don't know why. It gets out of alignment, or it gets stuck or something. And the only way to fix it is to turn off True Sky or enhance atmospherics, as prepared to call it, and then turn it back on. I mean, that's how you fix everything else in the blowing tech world. Turn it off, turn it on. So yeah, let me go and do that now. In the clouds, holy moly, that is one hell of a nice, more like spike. That's one hell of a nice cloud to be in. Oh, that was like golden. That was amazing, flying through gold. But yeah, let me go and turn that off and on, just to update the sun position. So it's actually nicely positioned, ready for our landing today. So turning it off and on, decided to reduce, get rid of some clouds, but that looks really cool. And then cool, really amazing, sexy, you know, what do you want to call it? Just going to make sure this heading is roughly the same heading as what we're going to be doing. Actually, I could just put it in heading hold mode, just before we reach that waypoint. I'll probably put it in hold, so it literally will just fly in the same heading. Continuously. And let me go and bug 3500 into here, and you know what we can do? Turn off the floodlights now. We don't need them at all. Same with the panel lights. It's bright enough again. It's gone through the night, so all the lighting can go off. And then on the right side, and then we're good. So seatbelt signs are on, down there. Put them on a while ago. And flight time almost approaching 7 hours long. 7 hour 1 minute flight time. I don't know if that's going to be reached today. I'm not too sure. I'll keep this right ND as is now. 40 nautical miles. I like to have that ND at that sort of zoom level. If we had to do a go around, which I hope we don't. Apparently we just go on vectors straight after. We had to do a go around, but we're not there up ourselves. See, this hold mode, I haven't really been looking at the speed because I'm doing commentary. It's a bit hard to do both at once. Almost 300 knots, crazy. Okay, let's just go into heading hold mode now. Just hold our current heading, and we'll keep the VNAV, so that'll get us down to 3,500 nicely. I'm going to idle the throttle, and when we get closer to 10,000 I will have to make sure that we are below 250 knots, but we are decelerating because we are descending a bit slow, which is what we expect. Also 10,000 feet, we've got the land lights on, the outboard and the inboards. Those can come on then. And yeah, the speed's coming down pretty nicely. Okay. Just gone into VNAV speed mode, which basically, okay, it's doing something crazy. It went into idle, then it's come back to hold. It wanted to slow down, basically. It's 250 knots before it descended any further, which is why we're off the VNAV path. You can see we're above 600 feet above the VNAV. So bring out the brake. There you go. You can see flight detent. Here it is. From the passenger perspective. Lovely. And now below 250 knots. I'm just going to go with the speed brake again. Bring on the landing lights. Just click the middle mouse button on one of these, and I'll just turn them all on, like so. Awesome. I wonder if that aircraft is to the left. There's many aircrafts. I don't really know which. Actually, I know what altitude. It's like 7,000. That aircraft on the left, on the ND, is this top aircraft. It's a Stobart Air. ATR 72. Awesome. It's nice. And there's Ryanair landing, and there's another Aer Lingus landing right now in Manchester. Right. Bring in the zoom. I could go flight level change the aircraft to descend as fast as possible, but at the moment we are with the VNAV profile, so it's basically in its own sort of flight level change mode. So it's going to try and catch up with the VNAV. Bring out some speed brake because this green arc is basically the point at we reach 3,500. I want it to be basically level with the centrifix, so then we have time to decelerate, which is soon to be doing pretty well. Okay, right, let's go to inner ref page. and we can just let that do its thing. Go flap 30, 140 knots will be our final landing speed. We can go and set the current QNH to the standby, which is 10. Whoa, lag spike just caused that to go crazy. 1014. Minimum today, 23 right, is going to be 449 feet on the barrow. 449. Like, come on, scroll a bit faster, please. There we go. 4. Lag spike. Stop it. Oh wow, I literally had it perfect and it's not stopping. Stop. Okay, don't scroll when you're having lag spikes. Stop it. 1. Please. 1. Hello. There we go. 449. We made it. Okay. Bit more speed break. You know what? I'm gonna go flight level change. I'm gonna set the standard. Actually, we'll go flap up descent speed, which is 220. I'm gonna go max speed brake just to get ourselves down to that speed initially. Like, there we go. 220 knots. Descent rate is increasing again. Right, 6,000 feet, I'm going to set 1014. And I might keep the 2 brake out because it seems to be doing a good job as it is. Can we see the airport on our right wing? Should have the ND to see where I should be. Yeah, it should be way back there actually. Is that it there? Yeah, there's the airport. I mean, the only reason why I could tell is there's trees where the autogen isn't at. So this is out of place, I guess you could say. In the real world, you wouldn't probably be able to see it that easily. Hey ho. Right. I'm going to start this turn. I'm going to go heading set now, and then I'm going to turn it around to about like 200 degrees. Maybe that's a bit too sharp, maybe 190. That should do it. And I get the approach armed. Like that. Hello. I don't know what's up with these lags. I think it's like lag spikes in the last video as well. Very odd. Right. We're now altitude hold because we haven't got the glide slope, which is fine. We're far out for that. There we go. There's the glide slope now.
2500.
I'll get rid of the 2 brake. I'm going to set flats 5. I'm going to go down to 180 knots. Cool. So that will bring us to our flat 5 debug speed. And then we'll line us up with the runway in this localizer. Good. We've also, because we've got the localizer, we've got the correct heading for the runway. And now, just wait until we get that glide slope. Until we get that, I'll keep the same speed, 180 knots, and I'll also keep flat 5. I'm going to arm the 2 brake as well, so it's now armed. It should pop up there, 2 brake armed. Good. So, I'm going to check the overhead one last time. I don't want to look at this again. So landing lights are on, turn offs are off, and tax light, actually turn off on, tax light off. And there's an aircraft over there, 3,500. Interesting. Hopefully it's okay. I'm assuming this in one last time, 10 nautical miles. Just passing 11 miles from the runway now. A bit shaky right now, but we're at the cloud base, so I would expect some shake. And there's the glide slope coming in now, and we should get it captured now. Cool. Is that the runway lights I can see? No, that's just a building, which is basically very reflective compared to the other ones and lined up. Okay, awesome. Let's go set flat 10. We'll keep the flat 5 debug speed. Cool. There's this part of True Sky, and it's just altitude that you get, and it just looks weird. There's a slit just across the whole world, I guess you could say. Interesting. The sun is over there. Oh, 747 immersion. Beautiful. Wind condensation opening. Right. It's 8 miles. And it's 6 miles to go. I'll bring the speed down to 145, which is 140, which is our VREF speed plus 5 knots. Which gives our approach speed. And all the texture's loading in now. Nice. I think I mentioned this in my last video. I don't know what it is about these models slash textures, but somehow True Sky doesn't like them and they just bleed through. There's something over there as well. I don't know what that is. Right, 6 miles, 145, flat 20, gear down. It's got way too fast. 145. There we go. Take out the auto throttle now. I'll keep it my throttles. And I'll monitor that now. And once the gear is down, I'll go and cool all the way down to flap 30. There we go, gear is down, flap 30. And I need to set the Orbx, so that needs to go to 2. Okay, Orbx 2 selected, gear is down, flaps 30, now lights are on. We're good. Take out the autopilot, we're going to throttle again, and back at speed. And some aircraft. Not that much power though. So let's get used to it. A bit bouncy every now and then. Let's keep this altitude. That seems to be good there. Trim it a bit because the autopilot couldn't trim. Stick it out. And throttle wise, it seems to be okay for now. A bit bouncy. Should be a bit more stable towards the ground, I hope. Don't know why my TCAS is bringing up 1,000 planes in the ground. Very odd. Oh, and now they're all gone. Is that... could it be the jetways loading in? I don't know. Watch our speed there. It's going all over the place. A bit quieter for now because I need to focus on this approach and landing. Put the nose down a bit. Let's get that those 2 lights again. Come on. There we go. A bit better.
Approaching decision height.
Realise how wide this runway is at Manchester. Minimums, continue. Okay, in we come.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Idle throttle, pull back.
10.
Too much. Keep it coming, keep it coming. There we go. Reverse is in. Reverse is out even. All the way. Go. Firm touchdown, but weather wasn't the best. It wasn't the smoothest approach. 6 knots, idle reverse. Take it out. Can we make, doesn't a 747? Nah, I don't want to take that risk. Let's glide out and take this exit. I don't know what this exit is though. It is Alpha Echo. We're now vacating Alpha Echo. Well, the radar can go off. Let's reset this barrow. Should probably the last things I should do because it doesn't really matter. But there we go. Done it anyway. Now lights can go off. Taxi light on, strobe light off. T-gas to standby. Let's brake off. Clear the swallows. Clear up the flaps. Down we go. Timer can stop. And oh, did I click test by accident?
TCAS test.
I did. My bad. Flight director's off. We'll stop that. Flashing at us. There we go. AP can start up. And get on our way to the stand. Now I need to familiarise myself with where we need to go and park up. So I'm just going to take a quick peek. Flight radar, if I can speak. I don't know where exactly it's meant to be parking at. It's on the north side of the airport. That's all I know. The flight I'm looking at though, it parked over a motor stand, which is interesting. Do they normally park there? No. Let's go park at an actual gate. We're going to go park stand 210. Give me a bit of power, get the aircraft moving again. 210. This is too small, but we can override that. I don't know if I said the landing rate already, but like I said, it's a bit firm. It's minus 237 feet per minute, which I think is fine in today's conditions. Okay, right, we'll continue down Bravo. We're going to skip off Alpha for a bit. We'll go down Bravo. And actually, no, we'll make a left. We'll go down Alpha. I have no idea what when tip clearance is here, but I think it's just easier to follow Alpha. Take a different route than used to. We can clear up the Indies a bit, so traffic's off, VOR's off. Click off data, click off data and terrain on that side as well. There we go, it's all clean. AP's running now, which is good. Say hi to the private jet people, private life, lucky bastards. Hello. And yeah, we'll continue left on Delta. So I think Alpha, it says Alpha, it's like to swing to the left, but I think it's actually Delta here, according to the charts. That is. So make a left here. Get close to that control tower. So yeah, okay, by the looks of it, the scenery, UK 2000 that I'm using is out of date. So it says Alpha 5 here, but this is actually now Delta, and that point there is actually Delta 2 now. Or whatever. Maybe someone will bring a Manchester update. Someday, I hope. Oh, Thomas Cook. Referooni. Let's not. Speed, please. Is that aircraft? That aircraft is parked. Low taxiway, yes. It's because it's a stand. Is that another Virgin? It's an A330, nice. So make a left here. And then I'll make a right on the next right. Not into the stand, through the taxiway. Power again. Beautiful. It's a cloudy morning in Manchester, of course it is cloudy. On the brakes, turn it around. And these buildings, these posts hate true sky. You're like half invisible. You're like, what the hell? Okay. Just watch our speed, I don't know what I'm doing. Please calm it down. Is it like 2-1? Was it 210 that was selected? But like just by eye from this angle, like it seems like it's one of the biggest stands on this row. So I don't know why it was classed as one of the smaller ones. Or like a medium, I think it was. Right, we don't need lights anymore. They can go off, so just got a beacon and a nav light, which is good. And now we'll make our way in. So we've got a safe dock, but it's like UK 2000's version of safe docks or safe gates, whatever they're meant to be called. So it doesn't really help you in, it just tells you when to stop. And that's it. It'll just shout stop as soon as you get to the right point. So Just be a bit careful at that point. I can never line up the 7.4 properly. It's because of the main gear steering, whatever it's meant to be called. You can see it move there a bit. This steers your... Sounds gone weird in the cockpit. It just steers your aircraft around from the back as well, so it can get around tight corners. So that one's telling me to stop, but I'm not parking at that one. A little closer. A little closer. Come on. How close do we have to go? Still coming. There we go. Stop. Right. Parking brake is set. AP generators can now go on. Engines. Good night. Good. So flight time 7 hours and 9 minutes. Block time is 7 hours and 26. Wonderful. Menu, FS actions, ground connection. Set the chocks so we can get rid of the parking brake. Ground power requested. And requested boarding. Jetway to the sand door to left. So the power can go on and AP can go off. Packs will go off because we're about to connect up the air conditioning. Big light can go off. Let's see what that sounds. Off. Just waiting for the engines to spool down a bit more. So then the ground crew can be safe. And know they're safe that they can connect up like that. Good. Reset that. Reset the time over there as well. And let's go to the doors page. We'll go and click disarm all. Open up to left. Open up the cargo doors. And reset the fuel. So pumps off, cross feeds on, hydraulics can all go off. And IRSs, we're doing a full shutdown here, so IRSs can go off, and the 6 lights can go off. Good heats can go off. And that is all we need to do on the overhead. Awesome. Right, some people are going to get touchy. Actually, I think it gets reset to like 200. Like so. Turn off the auto throttle. And we'll set this to 360 or 0000. And I'll just keep this like, what, 3,000 feet? Yeah, we'll keep it there. I can just go to the menu page there. Awesome. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our flight today with the Virgin Atlantic and the 1047. A bit bumpy on approach, but we made it down. A bit firm, not greaser, but you know, it wasn't too firm. It was a good landing. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll catch you next time. Bye bye for now.